Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead, or not the week ahead, your mid-August messages, okay? So when I did the love readings for August, you guys really seem to like the past, present, future spread. So I think that's the perfect spread, actually, for these mid-month readings. So the past is going to represent what happened in August already. The present is going to represent where you're currently at when you're watching this. And the future will represent the rest of the month, okay? So let's dive into it. In the past, Scorpio, you have the Five of Cups upright. There's some sort of mourning here. I am wondering if specifically death is coming through in the past. If somebody who you loved, like a past loved one, is heavily on your mind, and this could be somebody who passed away many years ago or recently. I am seeing some mourning there. You know, grief is not linear, and it can come up years after the fact, or immediately after the fact. So I am seeing grief specifically. It feels for somebody who passed away. If you're watching this and it resonates, then take that message. We have Justice in reverse, and we have the Nine of Pentacles upright. Really fascinating that Justice came out in reverse for your reading, Scorpio, because I just did Leo's reading, and they also had Justice come out in reverse in the past position. So the beginning of August must have been really hard for a lot of people, feeling like a time where like people were just getting away with being crappy. You know, it may have seemed that way in the beginning of August. Like, why are these people getting away with it? Getting away with being crappy, getting away with doing the wrong thing. I don't get it. But Nine of Pentacles, regardless of the morning, regardless of that energy, I feel like the beginning of August, there could have been a big focus for you on hobbies, entrepreneurship, and personal interests. Personally, you may have felt like you were prospering and just focusing on the things that bring you joy while all this other stuff was going on. So let's see where you're at presently, Scorpio. We have the Magician upright, the Empress in reverse, and the World upright. Wow, so 3 major arcana cards in the present moment. And the Magician is an interesting one because I feel like you're manifesting new exciting beginnings at this time that feel very inspiring. There's like a lot going on, and with the World card here, you're finishing up old chapters and beginning new ones with the Magician. Like I think you're happy to see that the past is moving into the past. There could have been an old tricky situation, or like having to watch a friend or someone you love go through a tricky situation. There's something about right now where it's like finally there's closure. The end of a cycle is here, and you're excited to manifest new stories and a new future. With the Empress in reverse, try to avoid getting caught up in lack mindset, like, oh, I'm not enough, or this could never work out, or this isn't going to be good for me. Any sort of thinking like that, just make sure that you are avoiding that. Work on your self-confidence for sure. Okay, let's see what the rest of August has in store for you. You have the Nine of Cups. So many happy cards. Temperance upright. Wow. And the Eight of Wands. It's funny, so many familiar cards are coming out. If you have any Leo in your chart, I highly recommend watching the Leo reading as well, because they had a lot of similar cards but a completely different message. The rest of August is going to go very well for you. Okay, I am seeing success here. Invitations out, expect that. Expect lots of communication and forward movement, okay? Life is picking up the pace again. So if things were kind of at a halt or a standstill recently, things are moving forward once again. I feel like you're quite happy and content with how things play out. And with the Temperance card up right here, it feels like some of that heaviness and injustice that you experienced in the recent past is starting to equalize, even out, okay? And something that I'm seeing here particularly, the people around you who may have been going through emotional heaviness, you may be starting to see a happier and more peaceful side to them. It's like their fun side is coming out again. So for example, let's just say somebody you loved was going through a difficult relationship, or they were like in the final days of their school and just really stressed out. This to me can show finally it's over, and you're starting to see that person get warm again and expansive again and like come out of their shell again, and it feels really good for you as somebody who loves them. Now this could be your own story as well, like finishing, and again that's why the World card is coming out as your present moment. It's like finishing up those chapters and restoring that sense of happiness, warmth, peace, and ease. So right now is very significant. It feels like chapters are being closed up, and you're also simultaneously planning for the next chapter, like the next 6 months, the next year, the next 5 years. Okay, and that's why it's important to stay in your prosperity mindset and really focus in on what you really want to manifest, because this is a powerful time for manifestation. You're kind of in this liminal space, Scorpio, mid-August, where it's like the past is closing out for sure. The injustices, the hardships that you face, the mourning, the loss, that's all behind you. And you're at this pivotal turning point where you're beginning to plan for the future, and it's going to unfold rapidly, which is really exciting. And I think you're gonna have so much happiness like in the upcoming days and weeks for sure. So it feels really, really good. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead, or of this month ahead, this mid-month message. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course, so check it out. Bye-bye.